Hi, first graders. It's Mr. Dossig here, and I am excited to tell you about today's spring break learning theme. Are you ready? Here it is. World languages and global society. Let me move it over so you can see it. Okay? We're going to have two different activities, one for world languages and one for global society. World languages is about all the different languages that are spoken around the world. Many of you speak another language besides English already. And if you don't, today you're going to learn something about another language. All right? Global society means all the people around the world. Okay? So a society is a group of people. And when you talk about global, global means around the world. Think about the word globe. Okay, a globe is a model of the whole world, and that's where the word global comes from. So, global society is the study of a large group of people, all the people that make up the world. Okay, so friends, we're going to have two different choices today. I want you to watch both videos before you make your choice. That way, you can pick the choice that works best for you. All right, this video is going to talk about our first choice, okay? And our first choice is going to be an activity about this, the census. Maybe you've heard the word census before. Maybe you haven't. I want you to pause this video and think, what is the census? What do I know about the census? What have I heard about the census? And tell the nearest person in the room. Do that now. Excellent. Okay. I hope you were able to do that. So, what is the census? Well, the census is something really special that happens every 10 years in the United States of America. And the census is this. Let me show you. The census is a way for the government to count the number of people in the USA. Okay? That's all it is. The government is a large group of people who take care of our country, keep us safe, and make our laws. Okay? Now, every 10 years, the government wants to count the number of people who live in the USA. So that way, if they know how many people live here, they can come up with ideas to help better take care of us. Okay? So that's all the census is. And it happens every 10 years. Okay? Since many of you are not even 10 years old yet, this is going to be the first census for you. And it's really exciting. Okay? So, if you're going to choose this activity, there's going to be a virtual field trip to the U.S. Census Bureau, which is a big building where they take care of the census and do the counts and decide how the number of people in America will, let me put it this way, they take the number of people that they find, and then they think, what are some things we could do to make their lives better? What are some things we can do to help them? Okay, so you're going to take this great virtual field trip to the U.S. Census Bureau. Okay, and then when you're done, you're going to get your own census activity, creating and taking a survey. Okay, on your survey, you are going to figure out some information about your own family, and then you're going to collect some data about them. Okay, it's going to be really awesome. So, here's my family. Okay, there's Mrs. Dossig here. Okay, and that's my oldest son, Andrew, here. And then my youngest son, Shane, there. This picture was taken a few years ago. Okay, they're a lot older here they're a lot older now than they are in this picture, I mean. Okay? So you're going to use information from your own family to fill that out. Let me show you how. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this board to write on. All right? And I'm going to start looking at the questions. So, first, in the census, you have to collect data about the ages of the people in your house. Okay? So, I've got one person in my house who's 5 or younger. That's Shane. Okay? He's 3. I'll write his age. And there's one person here who's 5 or younger. So I'll write the total as 1 because there's one person here who's under 5. The next box says 6 or 7. There's no one in my house who's between 6 or 7. And then 8 or older. So we have 3 people in my house who are 8 or older. So there's Mrs. Dossig, who's 43. Don't tell anybody. Okay? I'm 44, and Andrew is 12. Okay? So that makes 3 people in my house who are 8 or older. You see that? Pretty cool, right? Now, the next question talks about, do you have a pet at home? Okay? We don't have any pets because Mrs. Dossig doesn't like cats or dogs. Okay? So I'm going to check the box that says none. And the total amount of pets at my home is going to be 0. Okay? The next question is, how many people live in your home? You look at the choices. Is it 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, or 6 or more? There are 4 people in my family, so I'm going to check that box and write the number 4. Okay? When I'm done with that, I'm going to flip it over. Okay? And then it says home size. Blank people live in my home. According to the Census Bureau, most homes in the United States have 3 people who live there. Does your home have more or less than 3 people who live there? Circle your answer below. Okay? I'm going to write the number of people that live in my home, which is 4. And now, the number 3 is here, and the word less is there, and the word more is on the other side. Okay? So I'm going to choose more. More than 3 people live in my house. So it says pets and pet stores. I have blank pets at home. According to the Census Bureau, there are blank pet stores in my state. Well, I'm not sure how many pet stores are in my state, but since I have 0 pets at home, I'm just going to write the number 0. Okay? The last one is, what other things would you like to survey? Come up with 3 questions you could ask classmates or family members to create a survey. Okay? So now you're going to think, what do I want to know more about my family? You can write those questions here. And after you write those questions, you can find out more by asking those questions to the members of your family. Lastly, on the slide today for the census, there's a link, okay, for your family to go online and do the census for real. Okay? So ask your parents if they've done the census yet. If they have, great. If they haven't, they can go online and they can do the census themselves for your family for real. And that census will be counted by the government. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed learning about the census as much as I enjoyed teaching you about the census. Okay? So, again, before you make your choice today, watch the other video. So that way you know you're making the best choice for you. Okay? See you next time.